we are back. This is live at the Center for Performing Arts at Rhinebeck. This is our September show, a special show because we have a special guest sitting here next to me. This is Harriet Luongo. Say hi to everybody, Harriet. Wave. Hey. And Harriet is starring in the Up and One production of Matilda, directed by Kevin Archambault, who's down there at the end, and produced by Diana DeGrande, who is in the middle. And this show opens on October 11th, and it runs to November the 3rd. This is Roald Dahl's musical. Did he write the book, the music and the lyrics, the whole thing?
No, just the original book.
Oh, the original book. So the music and lyrics are Tim Minchin and a book by Dennis Kelly. Enough about that. Are you having fun rehearsing this? How long have you been rehearsing? You don't know? Has it been like more than 2 weeks, more than 3 weeks? About 3 weeks, do you think? How long have you been rehearsing?
Yeah, we've been about like 3.5, 4 weeks now. Yeah.
Is Kevin good to work with? Yeah? Is he fun? Who else is in the show with you? Who plays your mom and dad?
I don't know her name.
You don't know their names? Who's the names?
Aaron Hebert plays Mrs. Wormwood, and Jovan Bradley plays Mr. Wormwood.
Are there any other kids in the show?
Yeah, we've got, how many more? 8 more? Eight total, right? 8 total or 9 total, so 8 other children that are
8
the
kids?
Yeah.
Including not including Harriet.
9 including Harriet.
Yeah. 9 including Harriet.
Are you new faces?
A lot of new faces. Which
New
is great.
kids?
Yeah.
Is she the youngest?
I think you're 7, right?
Yeah.
And I think you're the youngest 7, right? There's another 7. I think Lumi's 7 too, right? But I think she's older than you, 7.
Lumi's 8.
Oh, she's 8 now. Maybe she's
8.
turned 8. Yeah. So Harriet's the youngest. Yeah.
You're the youngest. Is this your first show ever? No, you've done like lots of shows. You were just in your mom's production of The Secret Garden, and before that, what were you in before that?
Before that, I think I was in like Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol, you were in that, and you were in something else, weren't you? What else were you in? Mary Poppins. Was that your first show?
No,
No, what was your very first show?
Oliver.
Oliver. That's right,
that
you
was
were in
good,
Oliver. Are you enjoying being in the theater? Yes? Is that what you want to do? You do. Does mom know that? Yeah? Okay.
Is mom panicked yet?
Is mom worried about that? Well, your mom's in the theater too, so you come by it honestly. Your mom and your dad both. You go to school? Where do you go?
Poughkeepsie Day School.
The Poughkeepsie Day School. And what grade are you in there?
Second.
Second? I thought you were like in college already. Like you were a college senior, and I was worried you're going to come back here and you're going to run the theater in a couple of years. Yeah?
Say next year.
Next year.
Next year, she'll wrap it. Yeah.
So Diana, this is Matilda, and you're producing it. Why did you decide to do Matilda?
Oh, because it's such a wonderful story.
Big title.
Big title.
Yeah.
I mean, it did very well on Broadway. It did
Yep.
very well in London. It did very well all over.
Right.
And it's an inspirational story. And
Yeah, I don't know it at all.
Yeah.
You never read the book?
No.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
gosh.
I rolled
You never
out.
saw the movie?
I only know James and the Giant Peach. That's rolled out.
Yeah,
Right?
that
That's
is
the
rolled
only thing I know. Okay. Yes.
Oh, and Witches? You never saw
Yeah.
Oh, Red
Yeah.
Witch? Oh, my goodness. He has great books.
No. No.
Well, you missed out on your childhood. What
I-
kind of childhood did you have, Mr. Trapani?
I don't recall.
And
I don't recall my childhood. It's a blur. Did you read this book, Roald Dahl's book? You did? Well, then you're one up on me. Have you read his other books too?
One of his others.
Which was the other one that you read?
James and the Giant Peach.
We did that play here once, didn't we? Do James and the Giant Peach?
Yeah, with
that was a
Kids on
Kids on
Stage.
Stage.
Yeah.
Did you direct that, or was that Lisa?
Lisa.
That was Lisa. So this opens on October 11th, runs through November the 3rd. It's an up-and-one production. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday and Saturday, 8 p.m.
Nope.
No? Am I wrong again?
Yep.
3 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. No Saturday night
No
show.
Saturday
No
night.
Sorry. So
Oh,
this is to
yes.
encourage families.
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is a good deal. A 3 o'clock show on a Saturday is actually very convenient. People, you go out, you shop in the morning, maybe you're buying groceries, I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing family stuff, right? Doing things together, going to Phantom Gardener, going to Tops, wherever, having a nice lunch, and then you can come here, and you can see Harriet. All right? So 8 p.m. Friday, 3 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. You know how to get to us, Center for Performing Arts, Wednesday through Saturday. Box office is open hours 1 to 5. You call us 845-876-3080. Always online, 24 hours a day. centerforperformingarts.org. And this is right on the heels of, what did you do just before this?
Well, this will have been right after Fantastics, which you are in.
No, I mean, you had directed before this.
Boiler Room Girls.
Okay, so that's opened and closed already, right?
Yes, exactly.
I know. See,
I know.
You can't get...
Everything goes back in time.
This is the Star Trek thing. We're like in one universe and then in another universe.
He did Mamma Mia.
Mamma
I did Mamma Mia
Mia,
over
that was the big
summer,
up in one
exactly.
show, big
Yeah.
summer show.
Yeah.
And Diana, what are you up to next?
Christmas Carol. I'm directing Christmas Carol for the
Auditions
center.
are soon for that, right?
end of
Are
September.
you going to audition for that again?
Maybe.
Maybe. I think now maybe you're too big a star for my humble
I
little
hope she
show.
does. I
Too
hope
big
she
a star.
does.
We'd have to give you your own dressing room. And
Craft
your own
services.
trailer.
Somebody needs craft services.
Yes,
I already heard about
we get a
mozzarella sticks
personal
and ice cream. I'm
assistant
jealous.
And a driver. We're gonna get you all that stuff. And so, Kevin, you're after Matilda. Well, Boiler Room Girls open and closed. Matilda, what's after that?
I have a break until I'm doing Up in One's Shakespeare in Love for the Shakespeare Festival next year.
Not until April.
Not until April.
That is so cool. So you're gonna be off for a while.
I am.
Oh, I have something for you.
People are tired of seeing my face.
I have something for you. Diana, Christmas Carol after that.
Shakespeare in Love.
Okay, cool. You're producing that.
I am.
Now, this is...
And I hope she's auditioning.
Yes, and I'm auditioning.
You are auditioning. So this is a play based on the film script, correct?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
how it works.
Yeah.
And that's part of our festival 14. This is the 14th annual.
Yeah.
And it's
Crazy.
A Midsummer Night's Dream
Yeah.
and Shakespeare in Love. And what is Cindy
I'm
doing?
not sure. She has not announced yet.
She's not announced?
Not yet.
There's lots of roles for you, and you know what? You tell your mom to sit down and read with you A Midsummer Night's Dream, okay? And you tell her to rent you a movie from 1935, all right? You have to remember all this. And it starred Mickey Rooney as a fairy called Puck. And I think that would be a really nice role for you. Okay? I think that would be a great role for you. So you have mom and dad read that for you. All right?
Mom's in the audience
Mom's
panicking
in-
as we speak.
She doesn't want her child to be in the theater. She wants her child to be, I don't know, an environmental scientist or something that makes money. Right?
She'll
All
be
right,
the next
so-
president.
Matilda. Oh, please. A woman child president.
It will
Gotta be better. Gotta be better.
gotta be something better than
October
this.
11th to November 3rd, Matilda, here at the Center for Performing Arts. You call us, 845-876-3080. Order tickets. Wednesday through Saturday, 1 to 5. Box office is open. These are $27 tickets.
They are.
Yep. And this is special. It's a 3 p.m. show on both Saturday and Sunday. So 3 p.m. Saturday is a great day for all you moms and dads out there. You have children, you know, the family that goes to plays together stays together.
That's what we're taught.
That's what we're taught. And that's what I'm teaching you right now. All right, so we'll be right back. And we are back thanks to Kevin and Diana and especially Harriet. Matilda opening here at the center in October. And also, you have a show, Susan Geis and Jody Satriani sitting here. Susan, a longtime performer here at the center, and she's directing for our touring company. And what's the show that you're doing?
It's called Cattails.
Cat Tales, Tales.
Right.
And this is a show about what?
It's about cats.
Yeah, well. Do they dance and sing?
They do everything. They do everything.
This is not the famous Cats musical that we know.
No, nothing to do with that.
Nothing to
no,
do with that.
these are cats. These are the superstars of the feline world.
Like whom?
Like Cat in the Hat is our
Uh-huh.
narrator, and Pete the Cat appears in our show in 2 separate skits.
Who's Pete the Cat?
Pete the Cat is a superstar of fictional felines.
Really?
He is
For real? I
he's
didn't
a
know this.
sensation. There are over 60 books that are absolutely bestsellers, and every little kid knows about Pete the
I
cat.
can't believe this. So Roald Dahl, whom I knew nothing about, except for James and the Giant Peach. I had no childhood, apparently.
BFG, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Well, I know Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay,
I've seen
that's
the
Roald Dahl.
movie.
That's Roald Dahl.
I've seen the movie.
You
Willy
know what
Wonka.
that's-
And
yeah,
all
yeah,
right, so that's Roald Dahl.
Pete the Cat was written, it started with an artist. His name was James Dean. He created this character, and he and his wife wrote several books. The two stories that we're featuring are written by Eric Lintnell. I think I'm saying his name wrong, but most of these books were written by the husband and wife team, James and Kimberly Dean, and it's a sensation. It's an absolute sensation. The kids love it.
And Jody, are you a cat in this show?
I'm a cat. I'm several incarnations in the show
Of cats?
of different cats.
How many people are in this show?
Just three.
3 people. And they're all cats? There are no humans?
Yes, we're no humans.
No
No
humans.
humans allowed. Well, no, I shouldn't say that.
What a world.
One of our skits is the Fat Cat, which is an old Danish folktale, and there are some people in that. That's the fat cat.
But the cat takes care of
Interacts
them.
with- the cat
very
takes-
nicely.
Did you write this?
No,
Or did
no.
Babette write it?
No, I
No.
did not write
This
it.
is pre-existing?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
I
okay.
compiled it. I used to have a drama club when I was principal at Cahill Elementary in Saugerties, and one year we did Cattails, but it had some other stories in it as well. When we adapted this Cattails for this, I took some out because they required too many people.
And for people who don't know, this is our touring company. So this is 4th year? I'm looking at Babette out there who runs everything
Longer than
education.
that.
Longer than
4 or
this.
5 years? 6 years?
Yeah.
My goodness gracious. I know Rodney was still around, Rodney Plimpton. That was the year he left, because he had a lot to do with, naming it.
It's been at least 6
Yeah.
years.
All right, so if you don't know, what we do is we take shows to elementary, middle, high schools, community centers, libraries, and we perform them on site, and they're very kid-friendly. And this is the latest of the shows, and we also have, are we still doing Rip? Are we going to do a Rip Van Winkle? Maybe, maybe not?
Possibly.
Possibly. Are we still doing Poe
In next fall.
next fall? And are we still
Wizard
doing...
of Oz, we're still doing.
What was the other show?
Wizard of Oz.
Wizard. We're still doing that.
Yes.
Great. So we have 3 or 4 things that go out on the road, and this is the first one you're directing.
Yes.
Yeah.
it's
Have you
been
and have
fun.
you directed lots of things?
Just children. I never directed adults.
So now you're
before.
directing adults. And Jody, is she a good director?
She's a great adult.
Is she a good director?
Yeah. Oh well, now the
She's a
truth
great
comes
performer,
out.
huh?
The truth comes
Oh, she's
out.
a wonderful director.
Now, Jody, have you been in other things here?
I have.
Like what? What have you been in?
I was in Mary Poppins.
Okay.
I was in The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. And what else? Something else. I can't
Newsies,
think of.
Ragtime.
Ragtime.
Newsies. I was in Ragtime.
So you've done shows with Kevin,
Yes.
and you've done shows with Ellen Honig, and
Absolutely.
Andy. So you've done things with Rhinebeck
With
Theater
Andy.
Society and Up in One. So
Yes.
this is your first center stage show then, right?
My first center stage show.
First center stage show.
Yeah, yeah.
And when is your first gig? When are you going out?
We are going to start here on October 12th.
Is that
Saturday
a-
morning family series.
It's part of the Saturday morning family show?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
That's October 12th.
I should also mention we have Fred Fishberg.
Fred, who was in something last year, several
Fred
things.
is in Wizard of Oz.
Wizard, yeah.
And we have Michael Ralph, who I don't think has performed here. He was in a new play festival here, but he's been performing locally. It's great.
So those are the 3 people who were in Cattails.
That's 3 is about all I can handle, I
3
think.
is all you can handle.
Yeah, we're a handful.
Yeah, how long have you been rehearsing?
We started in July,
Yeah,
didn't we?
we had a few rehearsals, and then it was summertime, so we're all over the place. So now
Right.
we're gonna
Well, you have a month,
focus.
right? You have
Yeah.
1 month.
Yeah.
Today's
Yes.
September 12th.
We have a month.
This is our September show, right? Or is this the October show?
This is the October.
This is the October show, but you're going to start airing like on
In
September
September.
29th. Cool.
Yes.
All right, so Cattails. And you should all, if you have kids in school, you should bug your principal and your English teachers and whomever. Say, bring that touring company to our school. And you call Babette Fazzolino here at the Center for Performing Arts, 845-876-3088. What's your extension?
13.
Extension number 13. All right, you call her and you book a show. It's very, very reasonable. Comes out to like $1 per kid, if you have a large group, if you have something like 400 or 500 kids in the audience, it's about $1.12, which is a pretty cheap ticket to go to the
And this
theater.
is something the kids are gonna love.
I'm sure.
It's just a lot of fun.
And it's not only for people who have cats or like cats. It's just
I just confessed I don't like cats.
you don't like cats. Oh, darn you!
True
I love cats.
confessions, I don't like cats.
I have a cat. She's the most adorable thing in
I
the
love
entire
cats,
world.
so I'm glad somebody does, because I don't.
All right, cool. Cattails, and we'll be right back. And we are back, thanks to Jody and Susan Geis, Cattails, part of the touring company. Sitting with me now is my good friend Rosalie Bluestone. Rosalee's been on the show before.
I have.
And Rosalie is not only a playwright and a journalist, but she's a novelist. Is this your first novel?
This is my first novel, Trial by
novel.
Family. I had a memoir 3
Right.
years ago.
A very successful memoir.
Thank you. And, but this novel was actually written before the memoir.
Okay.
Then revised and revised and revised. You know, life interfered. And this novel is coming out on October 1st, and the book launch party is going to be at Oblong Books and Music in Rhinebeck
Right.
at 6 p.m. Tuesday.
October 1, Tuesday,
Yeah.
6 p.m.
I'll be reading and signing.
Cool.
So let me tell you a little bit about
Go
this.
ahead.
The novel is about an inheritance battle between a stepmother and grown siblings. So it's all about greed and need, love and money. And, you know, the poor old guy who married this woman transfers some money to her, and all hell breaks loose, and it goes straight to a jury trial. And it's told from multiple points of view, which include estranged siblings, the dueling lawyers, a very wise housekeeper. So you kind of revolve through the story from different points of view to find out what.
And this is very
what's gonna happen.
pertinent. I mean, this is
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
this is not a wiggy piece of fiction, because I'm sure everybody out there has some acquaintance
Yes.
with this whole notion
Yes.
of inheritances. And
Yes.
Dad left that to me, not to you.
Yes.
That's my clock. Blah,
Yes,
blah.
yes, I will admit, because why not? This comes from something that happened
Personal
to
experience?
me.
Yeah.
But I've fictionalized it, I've created people, I've taken it in a direction that life didn't go, so it doesn't end where things ended in my own story. But yes, it was such a disturbing thing that I had to write about it.
It fractures entire families.
Yeah, it
People
does.
don't speak to each other for 20,
Yeah.
30, 40 years.
Yeah, yeah,
it's really
all
bad.
kinds of
Yeah,
stuff
it's terrible.
happens.
Who's publishing this?
Apprentice House Press, Loyola University, Maryland. This is the university press that published my memoir, and we sort of had a 2-book deal. And I kind of dug this out and went, yeah, I already have this book. I can just revise it. And they said yes, and that was that. So
Super.
Yeah.
So that
yeah,
worked out.
Yeah.
And your play last year, rehearsing for Oscar, and this year we're doing another play of yours.
Yes.
And that'll be in January. We'll have another show, will you?
Yes,
After that?
Tikkun, yes,
And
yes.
that is about what?
That is a story about assimilation, about a survivor, a Jewish man. There's another patriarch in that story, and about his daughter who marries a non-Jew, and the way in which the past informs the present, what it means to be a Jew, what it means to be religious, not religious, and all of that. So.
And this is part of
yeah.
our, we've tried to do a play every year that has some Holocaust theme, survivor theme. So that's
Yeah.
you in January.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited too. So remind us again. So the book launch is October 1?
October 1, Oblong Books and Music, 6 p.m. You can go on their website and, you know, find the date, and you can hit it, and you'll see all the information.
You said you had another event.
I have another local event, October 19th at the Barnes & Noble in Kingston at 1 p.m. That's a Saturday, and I'll be reading and signing there too.
Same deal.
Same deal, more
Are
or
they
less
booking
same
you
deal.
around the country again? Because you were doing a lot of traveling.
Yeah, I did 18 months of a book tour with the last one.
Yeah.
It was a little much. So I'm grateful for everything that happened, but I was exhausting. So this time I'm paring it down a bit. So I will be traveling, but maybe not as much.
Right.
Or as far.
This
So.
is not out yet, right? Not until the 1st.
You can pre-order. I don't want to say, pre-order through your independent bookstore.
Please go to
Help
your
your
independent
independent
booksellers.
bookstore.
Please
really,
don't.
The other thing, yeah, but you know, I'd rather.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Barnes and Noble is
Yeah.
is a great
Yeah.
asset,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
there are things that you buy at Barnes and Noble that you
Yeah.
really can't get anywhere else,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like CDs
Yeah.
and videos and things like that.
Yeah.
But if you really want to support your local economy, your
Yeah.
local restaurateur, your
Yeah.
local bookstore, your
Yeah.
local pharmacist, not chains. Please don't go to chain
Right.
stores, all right?
Right.
All right, so Rosalie, thank you so much.
Thank
Best
you,
of luck.
Lou.
And we're going to be back in 1 minute, and little Harriet Luongo is going to sing a song from Matilda, accompanied by Joanne Schubert. Paul and Joanne are the musical directors for Matilda. So we'll be right back.
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. Innocent victims of their story. Like Romeo and Juliet, 'twas written in the stars before they even met. That love and fate and a touch of stupidity would rob them of the hope of living happily. The endings are often a little bit gory. I wonder why they didn't just change their story. We're told we have to do what we are told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. In a slip of a boat, there's a tiny reverse. In a seed of a war, in the creak of a floorboard, a storm can begin with a flap of a wing. The tiniest mind packs the mightiest sting every day. Stops with that tick of a clock, all escapes. Stops with that click of a lock. If you're stuck in your story and want to get out, you don't have to cry, you don't have to shout. 'Cause if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, it won't change a thing. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty.
And thank you. That was Joanne Schubert on the keyboard, the fabulous Joanne Schubert, and Harriet Luongo, Matilda, opening here in October at the Center for Performing Arts. Please call us, 845-876-3080, Wednesday through Saturday between 1 and 5. Always online, centerforperformingarts.org. That's our show for October. Thanks to Danielle, and see you next month.